Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. The word masterpiece doesn't even describe this figure. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and we're back here again with another action figure review. Okay, so we got a special one for you. We have Sabyr, and I just want to say, man, this guy looks freaking amazing, bro. Amazing. This right here is one of the Realm of the Claw figures that I wanted to get up, wanted to pick up from the beginning, guys. As you guys know, I love all these figures. So far, I've reviewed Tuswana, Tar, Zinda. I have Kayla that I have yet to review, and we're going to review Sabyr. And the only one that I'm missing is Nakuro, which is the only cat feline that I need to pick up to complete this entire wave. I've been satisfied with all of them, man. All of them are masterpieces. Here's a little read up on Realm of the Claw. If you guys want to read that, pause it and go ahead and read it. And then there's another read up right there. So it is from Winston Creations, from all the way from 2001. 20 years old this figure is. He's on somewhat decent card, but I don't give a damn, because this is an unpackaging channel, and we are going to rip this guy out of the package because he's been in there for 20 years. So we need to set the beast free. We need to unlock the cage and get him out. There is the beautiful background right there. And Winston, the people that were affiliated with bringing this to life, here are some of the artists. They were so ahead of their time, because everything that these toy companies are doing now, they already did 20 years ago. The articulation, the detail, the sculpt, the interchangeable head and accessories, and the base. So they pretty much were ahead of their times, man. There is Sabyr. There is his card right here. I should have a read up, so we'll do a quick little read up before we review this guy. If you don't care to hear the read up, then you can go ahead and fast forward. So here's a little read up on Sabyr. Classification: saber-toothed tiger, evil warlock, bone, spear. This is his weapons: bone, spear, knuckle, dagger. Special skill: summons a dark power called Battle Rage. Element power: wind. The elder Sabyr trains the younger, more powerful Tar in the ways of evil. Although Sabyr has allied with Tar in his plot to overtake the kingdom, Sabyr possibly has a secret plan for domination himself. All right, let's take out Sabyr. And I'm pretty sure, I hope that I'm saying his name correctly. So yeah, he is tied up in here, so let's remove this. Yeah, he is tied up in there, bro. Ugh. Okay, you know what? Let's jump forward to him already out the package, because he is tied up in there, bro. Okay, we are back, guys. All right, so let's take a look at Sabyr real quick. Then we'll take a look at his base, and then we'll take a look at all the amazing accessories this guy has. So here is Sabyr, bro, and man, oh man, he looks fucking amazing, bro. The head, look at the face on this guy. Man, they did an amazing job. Amazing freaking job. If my camera can focus, there we go. The necklace, man, they just did an amazing freaking job. As someone who's a fan of cats, I really appreciate this, man. They just knocked it out the park, man. There's the side right there for Sabyr. There's the back right there. Amazing, amazing freaking details. A stubby little tail. Man, they just did an amazing fucking job, bro. Wow, wow, wow. Great looking tiger, bro. Okay, so as far as his articulation, arms, they go up and down. He doesn't have anything at the elbow, but he does have a bicep break right there. Wrist, swivel. Same thing with this other arm. Arm goes up and down. Nothing at the arm, though. No bend at the arm, no break at the bicep. So he only has one break at the bicep right there. He has wrist swivel right there. Head movement. He's got some amazing head articulation right there, as you guys see, up and down. Not so much side to side, just mostly up and down to where he's getting ready to pounce on you. Torso swivel and waist swivel. So he does have some bends, breaks right there to torso, waist swivel. This as far as his legs go outward and they go inward like that. Nothing at the ankles, but he does. Well, I guess he does have ankle. Okay, ankle articulation right there for his paws, right there. Man, let's look at the detail, bro. Like, just look at his ankle bracelets. Just the detail on his ankle bracelets were amazing, man. It's amazing, bro. I'm like speechless. Absolutely speechless. This is a freaking masterpiece, and he's a heavy piece of plastic, guys. He is not like your cheap, like modern plastic that you get with your, $20 action figures, man. He is kind of like, I would say, NECA heavy. That kind of heavy. He's not the McFarlane, the modern McFarlane or, the Hasbro $20 figures. He's kind of like NECA heavy, maybe a little bit more heavier. So here is the other face sculpt, which actually looks just as good. So he has the closed mouth and he has the open mouth. But as you guys know, the open mouth just looks way better in my opinion. The detail in his mouth, in his teeth, the eyes, the face, everything about this tiger is amazing, bro. He comes with this Jagger right here, where he pulled it in his fist and then he punch. He comes with this fucking skull right here, which feels rubber. Yeah, it's a rubber skull. That's pretty cool. It's rubberized. It looks plastic, but it's actually rubberized. I like that. And then he comes with this spear right here, which looks like a fucking tooth. Could be his tooth. No, actually, it's too big. It's a big fucking tooth. Spear thing right here. That's really nice. And then his base. This base. Look at this fucking base, bro. Wow, man. The base itself is worth the price of admission, man. You have the skull right here. You have a hand right here, skeleton hand. You have some ribs right here. And then you have this fucking giant ass cobra of a snake with a chain wrapped around his neck. But you can unwrap it. I'm guessing it's Sabyr's pet. But here is the detail to this snake right here. It is bendable. The snake actually looks really, really great, man. And then there's the bottom of the piece right here, which all of the Stan Winston figures have the similar base right here. 2001 Stan Winston figures. I actually love it, man. I love the bone and the stone mixed together. It has kind of the same texture, and then you have the blood mixed in with it as well for the rib cage. And then the snake is bendable. So yeah, look at that. You can get him to stand up. You can get him to go any which way. He is a bendable snake. That's really dope, man. All right, so let's put Sabyr on his base. I'm not going to change out the head because I actually like this head a lot. There's no point, so I'm just going to leave it as is. So I'm guessing he would stand this way. So he has 2 peg holes, 2 pegs, and then we'll peg him into the base like so. Look at that, bro. Just overall dope looking figure, man. And it's really up to you how you want to have this posed. You can have him wrapped around here, coming in through here if you want to. Just a great looking piece, man. Great looking piece. So I'm guessing, and you can put the skull right here on the base, set it right there. So I'm guessing this would have to go in his hand like so, like that. And then the spear would have to go in like this, because that just kind of makes the most sense. So we'll put the spear in like so. And man, this is a fucking masterpiece, bro. Just an overall great looking fucking piece, man. If you want, you can put the interchangeable head right here. And one thing I like about these interchangeable heads, being that these guys are warriors, you can put the interchangeable heads on their enemies' bases. So it looks like they took the head of their enemy. So yeah, that's a good idea. I like the interchangeable head, being that these guys are warriors. You could put an interchangeable head right there on their base as if they took the head of their enemy, which is very, very dope, man. This is a great fucking piece, man. Let's go ahead and measure him, because I'm sure you guys are interested to know about the size of Sabyr. Let me look for my damn tape measure. All right, let's go ahead and measure Sabyr. So Sabyr, without the base, he's at 7.5 inches tall. On the base, he's at 8 inches. Width of the base, I would have to say it's about 7.5 inches. Going this way, sideways, it would have to be 5.5 inches. So he's a big guy, man. He is a really, really big guy. I mean, 7.5 inches, it's about the size of your typical McFarlane figure. Speaking of, let's do some comparisons. So here he is with Spawn. So this should give you an idea of how big he is. So if you have this Spawn figure, then you know how big Sabyr is compared next to Spawn. And he is bigger than Spawn. Width-wise, too, the muscles, the arms, just the size, the width of Sabyr is larger than Spawn. Let's break out a Marvel Legend. How about She-Hulk? Right there. So that gives you an idea of how she sizes up with the Marvel Legend. How about, let's break out a NECA figure. So NECA, here he is with Phantom. So you can see the size, man, right there, bro. A Phantom and Sabyr. How about a Trigon the Demon. So yeah, if you guys have this Trigon, then you guys know how big he is. But standing next to Sabyr, Sabyr is bigger. We'll do one more comparison. Batman. So that's how he measures up Batman. You can see how big he is, man. These figures are pretty damn big. Okay, guys, I forgot to mention too that he has a chain for his snake. So you can actually wrap the chain around his wrist if you want to where he's the pet. This is the pet cobra. And if you're wondering about the mouth is not articulated. It's actually open. Great looking figure, guys. All right, so let me give you my final thoughts. This is a lost masterpiece, man. Listen, I think if you guys like anything tribal, anything cat related, I mean, I think, bro, if you love lions and tigers, then you definitely will like this lineup. They did an amazing job, man. These are some of the amazing lost figures, lost treasures, lost masterpieces that nobody ever talks about, man. And Stan Winston just knocked this out the park, bro. It's a great fucking figure. It's amazing that this was done 20 years ago. And you saw all the figures that I broke out to do comparisons with. Like, for example, I'll just bring in Captain America. Great figure, man. This is a great figure, but look it. This was done 20 years ago, man. 20 years ago. This was 20 years ago, bro. So when you bought this Captain America zombie cap, you just got the cap shield. That's pretty much all you got. This, when you bought this guy, you got this base, you got accessories, you got interchangeable heads, you got this fucking beautiful snake here. Man, this is just amazing, bro. I mean, hold on. Let's do a comparison with another NECA figure. So here he is with Goliath, gargoyles, and you can see the size comparisons. I would say Sabyr is bigger. But this was released this year. This was released 20 years ago. I mean, need I say more, right? I mean, need I say more, bro? Just look at the detail that they were doing 20 years ago. And the articulation is actually not that bad as well, bro. And then you guys heard my gripes with this figure right here. So I'm not even gonna go ahead and get into I'm not gonna get into that, bro. So let me go ahead and give you my rating, man. This figure is by far one of my favorites. It is a 10 out of 10. That's how much I love this figure. It is a 10 out of 10, bro. This figure pretty much rivals every action figure that comes out every single year, bro. Like, I can put this up against any action figure that came out this year and say, this thing is a fucking masterpiece, man. I mean, I could put this up against NECA's Ninja Turtles and say, yeah, this rivals those Ninja Turtles, bro. Because the detail is just amazing, man. I mean, the detail in this guy rivals any action figure that has come out before, or after, should I say, after, you know. Man, there's nothing I can say, man. It's a 10 out of 10. A great fucking figure. I recommend all these figures from this lineup. If you guys want to check out any of the reviews of any other of my Stan Winston figures, you can find them in my Stan Winston playlist on my channel. Go ahead and check them out. But it's a 10 out of 10. Straight up masterpiece, man. Straight up masterpiece. I highly recommend it if you guys like quality toys with a lot of fucking detail. I recommend it from one toy collector to another. I guarantee you guys will not be disappointed. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching in. I will catch you in the next review. Peace out. Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is brought to you by Gangsters and Demons on YouTube. Check it out.